kind of weird for you to just walk right up to me like that. It looks like you're kind of all tagged up and stuff. How come you're all tagged up? Please don't mess up my guitar. Yeah, that's my guitar. Yeah. Boy, I wish you a lot of luck. I do. There's a lot of hunters around here, so you gotta watch it. You might wind up on a table before your time. So, but that's definitely a radio caller. Wonder what that's all about. Kind of nice earrings you got. So, you know, I was watching a YouTube video, but you've sort of become the content now. Yeah. I think it's just weird that you came right up to me. You've been coming up to me for the past couple nights, haven't you? Yeah. Yeah. And I think I know what you're licking my pee, aren't you? Yeah, that's what you're doing. That's what's going on. Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's me and I'm special or if you're horribly domesticated. Yeah. Hi. All right. Later. It's so crazy. Man, I've been waking up late lately. Coffee time. After eating last night, I kind of went into a food coma. And boy, what a mess. It was getting colder, but I guess it's starting to warm up again. Now, I know I said that I was going to stop editing videos for this channel, but I remembered that I'm mostly doing this for like a journal purpose. Of course, it would be nice to garner the attention of the world and to, monetize and make money doing what I love. Oh, wouldn't that be amazing? But I always forget that this is predominantly a journal. And I must remind myself that there is a detriment to monetizing doing what you love. And amongst many things, I enjoy video editing. It's a creative outlet, or one of many creative outlets. On this last resupply, I went and picked up my guitar. I've been doing a lot of coding and some magic as well. Well, a lot of magic. Yeah, I've monetized magic, I've monetized music, I've monetized my web design stuff. It's no wonder that I even enjoy doing any of those things. But I have to admit, after monetizing each of those things, I did burn out and wound up not doing any of those things for quite a long time. So I think we finally come full circle and can come back to appreciate those things more. I was thinking about this yesterday, how YouTube has kind of done me a great favor by selling itself to Google and then focusing on monetizing its users. And the favor has been this. It's been to help me to not let monetization ruin a good thing. I mean, how many of us out there have had great jobs, but they just didn't pay enough? And I get it. If you've got a family and you got to earn the bread and stuff, it's a much more difficult task. I get that. But if you're free and easy like me, yeah. Why are you chasing after money predominantly? Unless, that's what you enjoy to do. I even picked up some full-size cards to work with. This deck is really interesting because I think I got it in France, but it's made in Connecticut. This is a reproduction of a Civil War era deck of playing cards. It's very interesting. Playing cards in the Civil War era was a lot like playing games on your iPhone these days. Now, poker was the main game, and euchre also was a popular game. And they would even use a deck of cards to do fortune telling. The spiritual revival of the early 1900s hadn't happened yet, and nor had the tarot deck arrived in America. And from my understanding, fortunes were told with standard decks before tarot cards were invented. At night, when it's pitch dark, I always hear creatures around me, big creatures, not the little ones. The little ones are asleep and the big creatures come out. And it's really neat. Yeah, last night I finally decided to shine the light and check one of them out. Pretty cool. So in today's news, Chad Ventures is moving to Nevada and starting a new job out there. Good luck, Chad Ventures. And that means that he'll be somewhat closer. And we might be seeing Chad Ventures somewhat in the near future. Also, my friend and resupplier, Wayne, his birthday, I believe, is like tomorrow. So he might come out here and celebrate it with us. So I'll definitely be getting some footage of that. Yeah, man, last night I had a huge dose of rice and beans. And man, I just went into a food coma. That hasn't happened since I've been out here. Actually, hasn't happened in a long time. I'm in that season where I only eat one meal a day, so it tends to be a pretty hefty meal. Oh, okay, no. His birthday, Wayne's birthday isn't tomorrow. Tomorrow, I think, is Wednesday. His birthday is next Wednesday. But yeah, hopefully, we'll be celebrating with him. Yeah, editing videos. I enjoy editing videos. I wouldn't want to do it every day, but you know, for the past over 2 years now that I've been doing this channel, my edited videos get the least amount of views. I am going to appreciate them when I refer to them in the future. I just gotta remember that.
When you stop being angry at yourself, the anger towards others fades. If you are at peace with your own flaws, you will not be disturbed by the flaws of others.
That was one of my geek projects called the Wiz 8RD, or the Wizard. I gotta say, the magic that I'm developing now is way better than the magic I was developing when I was a professional magician. I really do think capitalism has run its course. Slavish branding, propaganda style marketing. The big question is it going to go away or morph into something else? I'm hoping we'll move more towards a system of plenty, a system of creativity, of discovery and exploration. If you want a job, then that's fine. All I'm saying is jobs shouldn't make millionaires. At the very least, if you insist on having a job, then at least let the compensation be just. In other words, don't have somebody work their whole lives just to be involved in a system of debt. I know the religious and the political brainwashing has been pretty successful, but I also feel that we can move beyond this very archaic method of existence. To me, life is sort of like mountaineering. Sometimes you just need to stop and look at where you're at. Sometimes you even need to backtrack a little to get back on to the path. Maybe we need to just backtrack a little bit. All right, thanks for hanging out with me. Go out there, fetch the water, chop the wood. I'll see you next video.
Yeah, hi.